On Medscape today, there was an article that said the cortisol craze online is dubious information. And in the Western medicine world, in modern American Medical Association and medical industrial complex, they recognize two things. They recognize, from an adrenal standpoint, they recognize Cushing syndrome and they recognize adrenal insufficiency, but it has to be significant. Other than that, they don't recognize anything going wrong with the adrenal glands, which is, it's ridiculous. So I just wanted to come on here and point out that this is a furthering less information and less study into adrenal problems and what causes adrenal issues, why the adrenals get involved. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous if you look at the physiology that they would discount the fact that your cortisol and cortisone in your adrenals can have a significant impact on your health. I'm glad there's influencers out there talking about how to change your diet and supplements you might need to take and exercises you might need to do in order to help handle adrenal issues. Adrenal issues are a real deal. I will say, after I've been practicing for 28 years in root cause medicine, that oftentimes the adrenals are not the root cause. They are the result of other problems. And you need to address those other problems if you're going to get long-term results regarding your adrenals and cortisol and cortisone. You've got to address the underlying root causes why the adrenals might not be working properly. But I think this is good, that more information and more awareness of adrenal problems is a good thing. I also thought it'd be good to come on here and make sure that you know that this is the type of article that is being sent to the doctors that you go to, the doctors that are going to gaslight you and tell you that adrenal issues, this is just an internet craze, a social media issue. It's not true, all right? If you've heard that and you're concerned about your adrenals, you're probably on the right track, at least to be able to get more information about root cause and what you can do to improve your health. I promise you, going to your doctor and telling you want adrenal testing probably isn't going to get you the information you want. Most of the time, they're not even going to do the right adrenal testing anyway. They're going to do a blood test. I get from patients, they bring in their cortisol tests and the doctors test their cortisol one time. And if you're really going to look at the cortisol numbers, you got to look at the cortisol numbers throughout an entire day, maybe even more often than that, to get a good picture of what's happening with your adrenals and cortisol levels. Testing them one time, that's not going to give you, like one lab test, one blood test is not going to give you the information that you need. Anyway, I'm Dr. Dave Morrison, Magnolia Medical Center here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Hope you find this helpful. Take care.